again. We are no fools on the hill. My people are no fools on the hill. You must let my people go, so we can rule from Cape to Cairo. You must free my people's hands, so we can rule our purpose land. I wanna know who owns the land. Who wanna know who owns the land? Okay, now listen carefully. Chinese are ruling the Chinese land. Japan is ruled by Japanese. England is governed by Englishmen. America is governed by Americans. So, Africa must be ruled by Africans. I wanna know who owns the land. We must rule from Cape to Cairo. We must rule our purpose land.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians. For those of you who are in the Zoom, please keep sharing. We had a brief breakage day from Washington, but all is fine and good right now. The program was quite interesting as we were prosecuting it. There's still a lot for us to share, but we are going to be summarizing it in just a few minutes from now. There is a lockdown that has been announced, and we have some information coming in from the Secretary of State for Communications and IT, Dr. Martin Mungwa, the spokesperson for the ANSC and spokesperson for the Ambazonian State Army. All of these messages, some of you would have heard it. We started streaming them since yesterday, but we'll play them again. Right after that, Star Smart will be talking to us a little bit more about some aspects of this ghost town, and we may be transitioning into the Zoom meeting for the program of tonight to begin. Stay tuned.
Fellow Ambazonians, this one an emergency alert. Make I repeat again. This one an emergency alert. The ANSC, under your federal government, will be headed by His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako. The call for a very serious lockdown for Mezam and the surrounding counties, which are as follows. Momo, Gokutunja, Bui, and Donga Mantung. On Saturday, the 26th of October 2024, make I repeat here again. The NSC, under your federal government, the call for a very serious lockdown for Mezam and the surrounding counties, which are as follows. Momo, Gokutunja, Bui, and Donga Mantung. On Saturday, the 26th of October 2024. The reason for this lockdown being, I said, the neighboring La République du Cameroon, they plan for show a documentary of their president Paul Biya from Mezam for Bamenda on this Saturday, the 26th. And the neighboring La République du Cameroon, the task some of the CP and bigwigs and with funds mobilize our people, make they can watch them. Us, this one a non-event. We as Ambazonians, we don't decide since 2017. Say the ill-fated union will be getting La République du Cameroon if we don't fail and we don't decide for retreat to our original boundaries as of October 1st, 1961. We need to take any orders from Yaoundé. We will not get anything for do La République du Cameroon ever again. So the documentary where they plan for air and for Bamenda, that one a breach of our sovereignty and it not be allowed. It be totally banned. So make the following, make they take special note. Taxis, Benskines, or any other Ambazonians for inside the Savannah zone where they carry out any form of transportation, be it personal. Saturday, the 26th of October 2024. Make no move. This message now to the funds. All of Funa be sell out with the exception of a few. All of Funa na ships with the exception of a few lions for inside Funa. Una be disgracefully hand over the title of the fund of funds for the so-called Biya. Today, when I want rally with people for go send inside that una juju hold them again. It not be allowed, it not be acceptable, and it be banned for inside Ambazonia. If una want watch una fun of fun a documentary, una meet up, una no for meet up, whether na for Switzerland or not for Yaoundé, una go meet up. And And to the CP and big wigs where they don't also task una. We want to tell you that there is no political party in Ambazonia. Anybody where they go around, say it go in the name of a political party, you do that at your own risk. As usual, we the ask with people make them remain vigilant. Why would the task with state army make they continue for the protect the federal territory and protect with civilians? This one that the spokesman for the ANSC will come out today, the 25th of October 2024. Short live the revolution, long live the Federal Republic of Ambazonia.
Good day, good day, good day, fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. Today, not Friday, October the 25th, 2024. This one, Ambazonian State Army National Spokesperson, I come live this morning. I come for send serious warning from Mezam County and all county where it surround Mezam. This message, it comes from the Ambazonian National Self-Defense Council, where be endorsed by the federal government, where be led by Dr. Sako. We don't receive message where these criminal funds, where they work with Paul Biya beef on the Bartholomew for their interests, and they don't sell their kingdom, their heritage for La Republic of Cameroon for crumbs. They don't care about the killings of Ambazonians. They don't care about what Paul Biya beef on the Bartholomew. They don't do inside the Southern Cameroons. They don't kill more than 50,000 Ambazonians. We'll get more than 20,000 people that they suffer for prisons. We'll get more than millions when we die this place. They don't burn down our villages. Fellow Ambazonians, I come to send this message for Una. Say we don't hear. Say they want to put some BB television for the deal for Mezam County, a resident, for organize a film where they want to protect this monster, Paul Biya. So that they show it for inside Mezam County and inside the Savannah zone. May they come watch them for hell this demon where they don't kill people with them on daily basis. When they send this message, send Mezam County and all the surrounding county like Momo, Donga Mantum, Goketunja and Bui County, they go be shut down completely tomorrow, Saturday, October 25th, 2024. We're going to take special note on that. These criminal funds them, where they say they be the hearts of chief in Ambazonia. It will be banned since 2017 because it be organized by Paul Biya regime for keeping the Cameroon in slavery with accomplice with these criminal funds them. They run, they go out for Yaoundé, collect money on the blood of Ambazonians, kill on daily basis. Make you take special note, make you stay at home and stay safe. Make man not find yourself for any corner inside these counties. Say they want go for go protect the image for the monster Paul Biya being for the Bartholomew will be coordinated by the criminal funds. Una stay for our houses, una stay safe. Saudi Cameroon independent, now do or die affair. Nothing more, nothing less. Shake in no day. Either independence or nothing more. Stay at home and stay safe and be one. Any man will go find around the environment and this county, what I call them, they go the total shutdown. If we see you anywhere, any garden, you go collect. I go collect what. Una stay at home, una stay safe. I go repeat, Mezam County, Momo County, Gogetunja, Bui, and Donga Mantu County. They go there totally shut down tomorrow, October 26th, Saturday, 2024. When I stay at home, I will stay safe. Paul Biya na criminal, Paul Biya na monster, Paul Biya na blood sucker, sponsored by France. We go fight until one man standing. Sheshek Inode, Boya, now final bus stop. Show live the struggle. May God bless Ambazonians.
Alert, alert, alert. This is Dr. Martin Mungwa, Secretary of State for Communication and IT for the government of this Federal Republic of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. Today is Friday, October 25th, 2024. Dear Ambazonians, dear ASA, I come for one today for just remind one of this message where it come from La Republique du Cameroon through Fon Shomita of Bambalang regarding the airing of a documentary on Paul Biya. And I just want to make una understand. So first of all, when I give for no, say La Republique du Cameroon, it don't run out of options. It don't run out of the people where they feel use them by giving them money or give them moto le prado so that they feel deceived with, such as funds, such as archbishop or moderator. These are the only people where they be left from Ambazonia where they feel follow on without any questions. And therefore, La Republique du Cameroon, it depends strongly on these people for deceive we. Not so long ago, a Condatitus, it infiltrate ADF and then force them to go outside for taxi they give for change taxi colors from yellow to blue and white. And people where they be not follow them, they be use Biya for can't kill them. And ultimately, Biya actually killed more than 20 ADF fighters as well as Ambazonians. But when Shoaib be arrested, by no way everything be died down. I just want to tell you how La République du Cameroon, it try to use people when they feel say will be under their control, just like the ADF, it been to use all types of threats and savagery for kill with people, and some people they now start obey them. That the same thing way they use are now through the fund or through the archbishop or through the moderator. After they don't give them money, or they give the motto, or they give them any material gain where it not be of any impact for one people. So this thing when they can't talk about screening the documentary on Paul Biya, it just get for make we realize. Say now one of those tactics where they try for use them, so that when we people then come out, they can't kill them and then turn around talk say, oh, now ASA kill them. Make we not fall for that trap. So the message I try for giving and say, tomorrow, the 26th of October, make nobody go out. Maybe a total lockdown. And this one that they add for the message where the ANSA, you don't send out people there for their safety, because this one now the modus operandi for La République du Cameroon. They try for kill with people for turn around to say, oh, they become for see BA documentary and then ASA them vex. And then they can't kill them. We will not fall prey to that trap. That one a cheap trap. That one a old technique, and we don't know and we don't see them over and over again. Dear ASA, dear Ambazonians, I want for advice when I say tomorrow, when I leave the ASA, when they take charge of everything, when I stay at home, when I stay away from this trap, from the banana skin trap where La République du Cameroon, they don't set them, using our own fund, because they believe say this one now the last hope for La République. When they use we own people, we own local chiefs, or we own local funds, people where we respect them for our community, people where we know say they get the ultimate authority for protect we, so that mean they go against we, so that we'll now turn for go against we own funds. That should not happen. We know exactly who be behind for manipulate them, and we just want for come for educate them for do the right thing. That is stay home on Saturday, October 26th, 2024. Thank you and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mungwa. Thank you very much, everyone who is connected there. I'll come back with you again, Barrister Fru, Dr. Lobati. You were saying something just before the break. I really wish I would have all the time to let you continue with that, but you may just want to do that very briefly as we get these details on the lockdown from the reports that are coming in.
No, I have nothing to say about what Dr. Lobati said, but I have something to clarify. When I say the Geneva Convention and rules of engagement, I am not talking about shooting. Every war involves shooting. Every war is fought by shooting, by killing. But after the World War I, after World War II rather, the world came up with the convention in Geneva to regulate the conduct at war. And it doesn't exclude anybody anywhere in the world, whether you are fighting for freedom, whether you are in self-defense. You have to be watchful that you are not caught in the web of extrajudicial killings. That is all what I said. I did not say that when you are fighting a war, you don't shoot. We have been fighting now for 8 years. So we'll continue to fight, and we'll continue to fight and fight and fight until we get the enemy out of our territory. All I'm saying is that we should also watch our conduct while fighting the war. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. We've been trying to unmask the dictator Paul Biya that is supposedly protected by the international community, and you have like Francois Bozizé, Ahmad Muhammad Al-Hij of Mali, and other African leaders. History has it that when they do the same crime that Mr. Biya is doing, they will be indicted, or their nations will receive sanctions. But there's a kind of a technical silence of Biya, and that's where you were talking on Dr. Lobati. Maybe I should cue you in why Undaunted gets rid of this.
Hold on. I thought I answered that question about our resources, about what the various the various conspirators who are exploiting our resources. And so they support Mr. Biya throughout because of that. I thought I said that.
Yeah, you answered that. I'm talking to Dr. Lobati. He was in the middle of his discussion when we got cut off.
Right. So, well, if you look carefully, that so-called International Court of Justice, or whatever, they capture mainly African dictators like Taylor and others. They can never touch the president of the United States. They can never touch any white president. They got Museveni, the guy from Yugoslavia, Serbia. That was the only white that went there. But they can never touch the Super Five that we were talking about. Even when they issue an international warrant, the people still travel around the world and they don't pick them up. So that thing is just used to frighten Africans and subdue them to submit and allow these people to have their way. Anyway, what I was saying was that our people need to recognize that these guys are just using us to kill ourselves so that they can carry away our stuff. And if we recognize that, we will not allow them to be using us. So the very army that is killing us, they look like us, they're like us. They have been flattered to think that they're giving a French passport, allowed to open businesses in France, make them open bank accounts in Europe, keep money there in large amounts to make them think that they're different. They are not really different. If you live in Africa and you have 100 billion in a Swiss bank account, how does that benefit you? It just helps to finance the economy in Europe and not in your own home country. And when our eyes will be opened, we will act like the people in Burkina Faso, in Mali, and Niger, and kick out the true enemy and concentrate on helping ourselves, and we will succeed. That is what I was saying. If you're waiting on the white man, you will wait, and most of us will die, and nothing will happen.
That's kind of similar to what Commander Willy was saying there, and I cannot agree any less with you. So now I'd like us to talk on to talk a little bit on this lockdown, and apparently Star Smart has details of it. It's important as Ambazonia is locked down this same minute that we are doing the transition fund drive, the technicalities on it. Commander Willy, please, do you want to say something before we bring in Star Smart? Very briefly.
Well, our elders have said it all. So
I'm talking about the lockdown.
Yeah,
about the
actually,
lockdown.
the lockdown. Okay, concerning the lockdown in Ambazonia, a lockdown is when the president of the country see that there's a situation where there's need for intervention, and he will give the authority for that need to be done. The lockdown is not to punish anybody, but it's to show control and command of our territory in Ambazonia. And because anything that Cameroon government is coming to do inside our country is against Ambazonia policy and against a sovereign nation. We're a country with different culture, with our president, with our flag, with our anthem, and we're a people. So they know that. That's why this lockdown is brought within a short period of time. And some people were asking me, are they ready? Are they not ready? I said, of course, the pregnant woman is never ready until the baby comes out. So our forces on the ground, they are ready. They are always ready because we're at war. So I'll leave it over to you and to give the images that you have and any other thing. Over to you, sir.
Yes, Star, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay, please talk to us.
Well, like we've already heard from all of the voice notes talking about the lockdown in Ambazonia today, the message that was passed across the entire southern Cameroons for particular counties, talking of counties surrounding Mezam County. Well, we heard that urgent message to the Savannah Zone from the Amazonian National Security Council under the federal government, led by Dr. Samuel Sako, which implemented the strict lockdown for Mezam and surrounding counties, which included the Momo, Ngoketunja, Buyi, Donga Matung counties. Well, the NSC has labeled the event a non-event, talking about the documentary of Paul Biya, initiating today's lockdown as a stance against what Amazonia view as a failed union with La Republique and reaffirming Amazonia's commitment to reclaim her original boundaries as declared way before this unholy union. Now, we heard from that audio describing these broadcasts of Paul Biya's documentary in Bamenda as a breach of Ambazonia's sovereignty, even as we've just heard Commander Willy say again. Well, while the invite to see the documentary of Paul Biya in Mezam County is already trampling on Ambazonia's sovereignty, the funds of Southern Cameroon's given the prestigious title, Fund of Funds, is already quite appalling to Paul Biya in the face of the crimes against humanity, giving him the title Fund of Funds to Paul Biya in the face of all the ongoing crimes against humanity, mostly against the Southern Cameroons, whom they are by right taxed to govern. These funds who gave this title are by right taxed to govern the Southern Cameroons. Well, it is quite sacrilegious and reveals either a sign of fear caused by the colonial tactics of intimidation or just proves the corrupt nature of these funds, who have been widely described as sellouts, while sacrificing the honor of and freedom of their people, ever so with over some money that they get at the expense of innocent lives that have been continually lost during this war. Well, such blunder can only, in short, reveal a desecration of a once noble title. Well, let's hear what the Amazonian Self-Defense Council said about this yesterday while emphasizing the lockdown across these counties.
Fellow Amazonians, this one an emergency alert. Make I repeat again. This one an emergency alert. The ANC, under your federal government, will be headed by His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako. The call for a very serious lockdown for Mezam and the surrounding counties, which are as follows. Momo, Ngokutunja, Bui, and Donga Mantung. On Saturday, the 26th of October 2024, make I repeat here again. The NSC, under your federal government, the call for a very serious lockdown for Mezam and the surrounding counties, which are as follows. Momo, Ngokutunja, Bui, and Donga Mantung. On Saturday, the 26th of October 2024. The reason for this lockdown being, I said, the neighboring La République du Cameroon, they plan for show a documentary of their president Paul Biya from Mezam for Bamenda on this Saturday, the 26th. And the neighboring La République du Cameroon, the task some of the CP and bigwigs and with funds mobilize our people, make they can watch them. Us, this one a non-event. We as Ambazonians, we don't decide since 2017. Say the ill-fated union who we get in La République du Cameroon, if we don't fail and we don't decide for retreat to our original boundaries as of October 1st, 1961, we need to take any orders from Yaoundé. We don't get anything for do La République du Cameroon ever again. So the documentary where they plan for air and for Bamenda, that one a breach of our sovereignty and it not be allowed. It be totally banned. So make the following, make they take special note. Taxis, Bensikines, or any other Ambazonians for inside the savannah zone where they carry out any form of transportation, be it personal. Saturday, the 26th of October 2024, make no move. This message now to the funds. All of Funa be sell out with the exception of a few. All of Funa na ships with the exception of a few lions for inside Una be disgracefully hand over the title of the fund of funds for the so-called beer. Today, when I want rally with people for go send inside that una juju hold them again. It not be allowed, it not be acceptable, and it be banned for inside Amazonia. If una want watch una fun a documentary, una meet up, una no for meet up, whether not for Switzerland or not for Yaoundé, una go meet up. And to the CP them big wigs where they don't also task una. We want to tell una there is no political party in Amazonia. Anybody where they go around, say it go in the name of a political party, you do that at your own risk. As usual, with the ask with people make them remain vigilant. Why with the task with state army make they continue for the protect the federal territory and protect with civilians. This one that the spokesman for the ANC will come out today, the 25th of October 2024. Short live the revolution, long live the Federal Republic of Amazonia.
Already heard from the panelists tonight talking about this lockdown today not being any form of restrictions or just obstruction to movement is not just any mere form of obstruction to movement, but basically emphasizing the importance of this. And to further emphasize the importance of this, today's lockdown is powerful, a powerful reminder to reject any perceived colonial influence and reaffirm Ambazonia's independence and sovereignty. As Ambazonians stand firm in its resolve, today's lockdown serves as both a symbolic and strategic response, asserting that Ambazonians will not be coerced into undermining their hard-won dignity and sovereignty. Mr. Paddy, we'll hand this back over to you.
Alert, alert, alert. This is Dr. Martin Mungwa, Secretary of State for Communication and IT for the government of this Federal Republic of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. Today is Friday, October 25th, 2024. Dear
Thank you very much, Smart, for that amazing report right there. Commander Willy took the advantage to explain to us. I will not want to belabor the point, but maybe Barrister Fru, you want to react briefly because we have a report. We should be handing the mic to those at the Zoom meeting any moment from now. We have a report that again helps to affirm the cruelty of Cameroon on the ground. And this has to do with the way media personalities are being treated. Barrister Fru, please talk to us very quickly.
I don't know why our people, the Fons, they call themselves the Fons and Chiefs. I don't know why they are not reading the handwriting, the handwriting on the handwriting on the board. Even with the dying or already dead Mr. Biya, our Fons are still trying to coerce our people to go and watch a documentary on him. What is the catch? For that reason, nobody should climb that hill to Bamenda Station that is going to watch a documentary or in any other SDOs in all the counties that have been listed, or any other SDO in Ambazonia. What I don't know what these people, I don't know what has what has happened to our people, our traditional rulers. It's rather too sad. It's sad because we used to respect traditional rulers, but not anymore. They have shown us their limits. They have shown us their limits. Therefore, Ambazonians, you respect the lockdown for today, or you get the consequences, because we are not joking. We're in a situation where we don't need to joke anymore. That is all I have to add, and I'm calling on all our people, both in America, in Europe, in the greater America, like South America and Canada, please let your name be written in that book of the transition draft, because we have gotten to a level where we need to go.
That will be our closing note. But Dr. Lobati, please talk to us very briefly. What would you have to say about the conduct of the chiefs who happen to be functioning as auxiliaries of the colonial administration, and the people they are supposed to protect, stand for, they are seemingly betraying? In fact, they are the masterminds or the forerunners of every colonial activity and betrayal happening on the ground.
The Fon who called this meeting is Kevin. I just want to call him by his first name. He's the son of Fon Fosi Yakumto, who used to be a governor. Always when I went back home, I've stayed out for a long time. I lived in Germany for 10 years. I've been down in the United States for 31 years. So over 40 years I've lived abroad. Always when I went home, I sought audience with my own local chief and sat down with him and spoke. He's the one who put that title on Paul Biya called Fon of Funds. He used to pride himself that he was a midwife of the CPDM. And By the grace of God, he would have time with me and we would speak for quite some time, several hours. And we talked about this, and I told him, I said, see, Fon, you are the Fon because of the people. And you cannot be following somebody in the bush because, as far as I'm concerned, Vomeka is in the bush. You cannot be following somebody in the bush and then get separated from your people because without the people, you're no longer a Fon. Basically, these funds, if they followed Yaoundé and Biya and the French and separate themselves from the people, they will lose what they think is their position. And the people will throw them out. And with time, you will not hear about them. That is what it's going to be. It doesn't matter what they think. They have been bribed. Kevin went to Enam and has a position as an administrateur civil, that position that they give you when you become a DO or something like that. So we know who he is. He's younger than we are. But he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just calling people for his own small bread and sardine. Let us not be worried. The funds who are following them will lose their position. The credible ones that are with their people will stay and be respected. That's what I would say.
Commander Willy, do you have a reaction to that, please?
Yes. Actually, I would suggest something to all Ambazonians all across the world. To make our funds have the respect that they deserve, we should put them on salary. Cameroon government have put the funds on salary, what they call category 1, category 2, category 3. For example, when Bali people they have meeting in America all over the world, they can now say, okay, our fund can put on a salary where they pay him, let me say, 100,000 a month. As simple as that. That way the fund will not be taking order from Yaoundé. He's taking it because of hunger. So if Manu people the same, if they have chief, they have a Manu Paramount chief. If they can put him on the salary, Manu people can put him on. Because they have all these Nyankwe groups, they have all these Ejakam groups, they have all these Banso groups. When they can sit there and decide, say let's put our fund on salary.
Commander Willy, are you saying that these funds are acting the way they're acting because of hunger?
Yes.
So how will the funds be their fathers making money? Because they have a lot of authority. There are a lot of dues that are paid, the traditional council, and all of this money. They have free land. They have a lot to do, especially in Mankon, where I was born and raised. The fund is naturally rich. They don't need a government to make money. I just think it's greed, not because they really lack. And even if the funds themselves talk to their people because of the way we respect our funds, if they tell their people that you need to be donating this amount of money, Mankon, where I grew up, and Guafo, I grew up to see. One of my stepmother is a daughter of Guafo. It is not possible for him to speak and the people don't give. So I just think it's way more than people now giving them salary. That's my opinion anyway. Maybe we should move forward. But like Barrister Fru said, we should respect some of the things you say. If those who are listening to us in the diaspora, if you want to start paying your funds and chiefs, let's see if that will help them. Onyek, please, can you hear me? Onyek, can you hear me? Can you hear me, please?
Hello, Mr. Tarh.
Yes, can you hear me?
Mr. Tarh?
Yes, please. Talk to us about the journalist. We have to stop this program now.
Yes, I can hear you right now. All right, so of course, this is no news, but then we would continue to report until the needful is done. So the colonial police brutalizes police and journalists in Biya, the chief town of the Atlantic zone of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. The journalists were stopped to cover a protest of women calling for the release of some 50 youths arrested arbitrarily last week. So on Thursday, colonial forces once again escalated their crimes against humanity in southern Cameroon's Ambazonia with continued arbitrary arrests and suppression of press freedom amidst peaceful protests led by women demanding the release of their detained sons and husbands. Journalists face severe restrictions and intimidation as the military refused them access to cover the unfolding events This violation highlights the ongoing attempts by occupying forces to stifle accountability and prevent exposure of their actions. So, journalist in Boyer, a prominent Atlantic town in Amazonia, reported alarming instances of abuse at the hands of La Republic du Cameroon colonial army. The incident occurred as journalists arrived to document a peaceful protest organized by mourning mothers whose children were arbitrarily detained by the occupying forces. The colonial forces had abducted 50 youth the previous week without any official explanation, in what locals believe is part of a broader strategy of kidnapping for ransom. So, after a week of silence from authorities, the women, dressed in black as a sign of mourning, assembled outside their colonial military headquarters, demanding the immediate release of their sons. Upon arrival, journalists covering the protest encountered brutal resistance. The colonial forces threatened and assaulted reporters, confiscating equipment and deleting footage to prevent documentation of the protest. This crackdown on the press not only underscores the severe limits placed on media freedom in Amazonia, but also reveals a decades-long pattern of press stifling, intimidation, suppression, which leads to intensified concerns about the safety of innocent civilian populations in Amazonian community. And this is not the first of its kind. Mr. Chow, what would you say? Hello?
Yeah, Paddy.
Thank you very much for that coverage there. That was just to show very briefly what Cameroon does with journalists and the way they behave all the time. I think we will. I'm sure the meeting is about to start. I may want to get some signals instead of trying to call when I'm live. You might just be interrupting the program. You could kindly type to let me know if you're willing to start. So if those who are coordinating the meeting are willing to start, please, they should let me know by text message and we'll move on with the program. We're watching to be sure that they're willing to start. If you're willing to start, we are almost rounding off this program, and I will let Barrister Fru and Dr. Lobati comment on this report as we hand over the mic to you people. I begin with you, Dr. Lobati. That was we understand. We witnessed it over the week, and this is what the outcome is.
Well, the Republic cannot listen to the truth, so that's why they prosecute journalists and kill them. Because when you expose the truth, they feel condemned. You know, their wickedness and cruelty is exposed and revealed to the rest of the world. That's why they do what they do. And of course, they live in constant falsehood. If you ever listen to CRTV, all what is coming out of there is false. You know, to manipulate the population and make them think that the government is doing something good, which is not true. So I don't really have much to say. La Republique is unreliable. They are guilty as charged, and they do everything possible to cover it up. That's what their own media is. And other collaborating so-called private media, those ones that they have given money to, like all the Canal 4, all the other things that they have given money to deceive people.
Barrister Fru, please. Okay, apparently Barrister Fru is disconnected. Commander Willy, please.
Yes, let me talk to my parents. Mommy and Papa, them, they can't catch we are picking the car and go keep them for their houses. Those army, gendarme, and police, they are not staying nowhere else. They are staying, but they are renting houses there. They are renting houses in Boya. When they catch your child and take the child to brigade, don't go to brigade. Just go to the man's house and take care of it. Case closed. The Hikawi doesn't have a place to stay. If you have to go to his house and remove everything and burn it, so be it. You see, if it goes catch your child, take the child to brigade, you go to at night or in the morning, wherever you know that he's around, you go and squeeze him in his house. As simple as that. We should not be begging again. People come to us, they are killing us and raping us and killing us. We are only complaining. We are going to the mosquitoes to look for solution. That's giving us malaria. Why do we go to the, if a mosquito bites you, go there, oh, mosquito, I have malaria. It's the one giving the malaria. You go, going to brigade is waste of time. They catch one child, take the child to brigade, you go to the Janam house or the police house, you go give him flour. He will not be able to catch the child again because he will not be there. Number two, people should not rent the house to police officers and gendarmes and army. You don't rent the house to them. We have a house in Manfred. People used to come to rent our house. My father asks, what do you do if they find out that you're military? He says, no. My mother said, why? My father said, this is a bad beef. That's what he said. But none of the reason then. I was a child. See, don't rent houses to military people because you are merely keeping a snake inside your compound. All those gendarmes and army, all of them inside Ambazonia, some of them are living in our neighborhoods. What happened? When they go do Kale Kale, the citizens should go in the houses and take care of them. If you go there, the husband is not there, give the wife the flour. If the wife is not there, give the child the flour. When the officer come home, the wife is holding the flour in the hand, and the child holding the flour in the hand. Case closed, the meeting came out. As simple as ABC. Our parents are crying every day, getting high blood pressure, getting stressed. Mama, don't stress yourself. Solution is in your hand. Boya, it's your home. Somebody come to your house, kidnap your child, and go with your child. He have a gun. You cannot go to him to go meet him again. I'm not going to beg to release my child. I just come to your house and see your wife and give her flour. Case closed. That's all. Our post should learn to give flowers to the enemy. That's all I can tell you. Over to you, sir. Yeah, over to you, sir.
Yeah, I understand somebody's trying to manipulate the Zoom. We have some caliwags that are in the Zoom meeting manipulated. But that's okay. We're gonna get that probably fixed right now. Whoever is there, I'm calling on the admins at the Zoom meeting to ensure that you get to delete this. I don't know if the vice president is there. Maybe he wants to consider to take the host of that from any other person that is there. If the vice president is there, please, you may want to reduce the admins for now, and then we just increase later. Maybe you leave just ABC, yourself and myself as admins for now, so that we can handle this. We have the infiltrators, and then the setting on the Zoom, I'm also working on it. I'm also coordinating the production, so I couldn't work on all of that simultaneously. Mr. Vice President, if you're there, you want to log in with one of your accounts and then take responsibility for the host. There's somebody trying to manipulate the host. So I don't know if you're listening to me. Please, Barrister Fru, don't call. I am coordinating what I'm coordinating, and I don't know if those who are at the Zoom are listening. But try as much as possible not to call. Yeah, we understand that somebody muted me. I was saying to those who are in the Zoom, I suspect it should be one of those who are hacking the Zoom meeting, the muted Washington, but that has been regulated. Mr. Vice President, please, maybe you want to take the co-host from every other person until we figure out who is doing this. Maybe take the co-host from every other person. You may want to leave yourself and ABC as host. Take the co-host from every other person else until we figure out how to limit the settings. Don't give the co-host to nobody. Just take it. I notice you have given it to Amber One, Masera, and everybody, so that we factor this out. Take the co-host from every other person else. Thank you, sir. This program has attained a logical conclusion. We will be transitioning to the Zoom meeting right now, and we're calling on all those who are watching us on social media via our social media platforms to endeavor to share the Zoom link. We're stopping this stream right now. Share the Zoom link as widely as possible as we progress with the production of the show.